So, what is Hocus Pocus Voodoo? Hocus Pocus Voodoo is cooperation with a higher power that doesn't make any sense and is not something that we completely understand. All we know is that there is a power that is rotating the earth at a very specific speed and angle on a specific track around the sun, and that if it were to vary by 1 degree, we would go spinning off into oblivion and none of this would matter. And a higher power that has created this level of sophisticated engineering that we have nothing to do with. We have no effect on the rotation of the earth, the track that it's on, the angle that it spins, and yet something loves us enough to make sure that this all goes on without us. The tides coming in and out in cooperation with the sun and the moon, the trees giving off the oxygen that we breathe and the carbon monoxide that we breathe out that they breathe. All of this cooperation is going on so that we have a playground to play on. Now, did everybody come here to be happy? It doesn't look like it. Does everybody have their own set of challenges and circumstances that they have to overcome? It kind of seems like some have more than others. But I've had some insights and communication beyond the veil that tells me that we have soul contracts with every person that we come across, that our higher power shows up for us in a way that we recognize or don't recognize, and that all we have to do is start a dialogue. And for me, and I've talked about this before, any communication or prayer has always felt like that can game where you talk into a can and then there's a rope and another can, and that it's laying on the ground around the corner out of sight and I can't see it and no one's there. Every time I pray, that's what it feels like. I'm talking and no one's on the other end. So why would I do it? I do it because things shift. Energy changes. People, ideas, circumstances present themselves. My life gets easier. The road smooths out in front of me. All we have to do is ask for help. Wouldn't that be wonderful? If there really was somebody there listening, just waiting, just for you. Let me help you. And sometimes I wonder if we say that we don't believe because we didn't get something immediately, like a magic trick. Ting! I pray for somebody to heal or get well, and they didn't. So we think that there is no God, but we don't know what their dharma is. We don't know how big or small their box of darkness is. We don't know what somebody else, what their path looks like. All we know is that we have ours, and that we have a friend who is willing to help and just asks for a little cooperation and, seems to really enjoy please and thank you. My higher power has impeccable manners. Like Jesus and Dracula. They're coming in if you let them, but you have to ask. Anyway, I'm really glad we got to chat for a minute. I love you. Thanks for following.